Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium. Mike Lee gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, this year his strikeout to walk ratio has been outstanding. So look for a lot of strikeouts here in this one.
Into the seats, 0-1.
First pitch, 116.
Leaks ready, 0-1 on its way. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty is under it. 1 out. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Steve, how do they go about trying to start out the month with a win?
Well, you're going to get a heavy dose of those sinking fastballs, so you got to look for the ball to get up in the zone. If you swing at anything down, you're going to be rolling over pitches, and it's hard to get a rally started if you're hitting into double plays all day.
First delivery to him on the way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Sent on the ground out to second. Wong has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. And with a quick breather here, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, Matt Carpenter can play a number of positions. He played second, third base. For me, he's better suited at third base. Very sure-handed. He's got a good enough.
And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. So a fairly painless top of the. Joe Ross starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matty, in his last start, he went 6 innings. Didn't have a favorable outcome, ended up taking the loss, but he was relatively decent. We'll look to build on that here.
Revere is there to make the catch, and it's a 1-pitch out to start the home first. Colton Wong will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play.
Oh, man, did he absolutely crush the ball last month. He hit over 400. One of the most dangerous hitters in baseball right now.
Harper back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Matt Carpenter will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League.
And he has a top 5 on-base percentage as well.
Liner toward right center, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Hit hard toward second. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit. And he's not stopping as third base coach Jose Oquendo's waving him in. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Matt Adams will stand in now, and as you can see there, he comes in currently ranked 7th in RBIs in the National League. Looking to minimize the damage here. Line to the right side. Harper is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Jason Worth will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And this is what you like to see, especially coming off of a loss in his last start. These first couple innings, he's coming right after guys.
Anthony Rendon will dig in now, and he, like many others, was held hitless in the shutout yesterday afternoon. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Leake gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. Hit out towards second. Wong is there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting sixth, first baseman
Clint Robinson into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Oh, that one got the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Jose Lobaton will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Cut fastball taken for strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Stephen Piscotty will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. Line drive to left. Worth has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Hit hard towards the hole, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner. So it's a one-out base knock for him here in the second. Good time to check out the league leaders in hits.
Yeah, Matt, he's hanging in there among the best in the National League. Currently in 6th place in that department. And I'll tell you, it almost looks like BP when he steps up to the plate. Putting together another nice performance in this one, too.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. EK, these Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Well, they've been outscored by a ton here in the first 2 games of the...
Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center, and the Cardinals lead it now 3-0. Here's Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk.
Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Boy, this one might be a case of adding injuries to insult. It hasn't been his finest performance so far, and now this one shot right back at him at the mound. No time to get out of the way, and that's going to sting for quite a while.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by Murphy. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get it. Aerial view there of St. Louis from high above the Mississippi River as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Trey Turner is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Turner.
Bounce towards the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth.
Settling in now, Joe Ross. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Leak into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Well, a couple of good swings back-to-back, but nothing at all to show for it.
And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike three called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Tap foul at home plate. Grounded down the third baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as you take a look at the Nationals team leaderboard, that total places him 4th on this Washington ball club.
Yeah, he's definitely one of their guys offensively. Does a nice job of finding gaps and getting into scoring position.
Daniel Murphy is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Grounded back up the middle, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Well, it looked like this inning was just about in the books, but then you get the 2-out double to put the man in scoring position. Next hitter follows that up with a base hit here and makes something out of the inning after all.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Matt Carpenter digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now the 0-1. In the air now, out to right field. On the move is Harper, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Harper on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Now a swing and a 3rd straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Revere is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Jason Worth is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Anthony Rendon.
Into the box, Anthony Rendon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Chopped foul right at home plate. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now
this has been a real nice series.
stepping in now, Clint Robinson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a first.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Matt Adams is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Here comes the first pitch.
Adams.
Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
And it's just the 4th inning here, but he's already given up more hits in this one than he did in his entire previous outing. Whatever he had going on last time out, it ain't happening here.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Now batting, number 4, catcher Yadier.
Things are not really going his way out there for him at all. I mean, that's already 8 hits he's allowed in just 3+ innings. It's hard to imagine him turning things around the way he's thrown the ball so far.
Hard hit towards center. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. The pitcher, Mike Lee, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. Rendell Grichuk will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third, and it's a 4-1 game.
Second baseman, number 16.
Colton Wong will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. 1 run scores. 2 runs have scored. Now a third runner heading for the plate, and he is in there. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate as he pretty much just ran out of gas out there. Matt Carpenter will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Bronson Arroyo is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. But that'll hit off the wall in left center, around third, and being waved on home. And a relay to the plate. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs. Jose Lobaton heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Leake sets his sights. 0-2 pitch on its way. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Trey Turner stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ryan Zimmerman will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Nationals gone in order. They're down 7-1. Yusmeiro Petit is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Johnny Peralta will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
The shortstop, Johnny
Peralta. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. Into the box now, Matt Adams. He singled his last time up. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. On to first. And how about that double play? Wow.
Well, that's just made to order right there. 2 hops to short, easy pivot, not a lot of heat at second base. That's just a pretty routine double play.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard to short. Turner on the grass. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing. Ben Revere will come in now to begin their half of the sixth, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Daniel Murphy will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Hit on the ground is short. Peralta's there. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting.
Bryce Harper will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Back alongside Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. Smoked on the ground left side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Mike Leake will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Nobody out, runner on first. This is line to left. Worth arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Rendell Grichuk ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
High and deep to center field. Revere looks up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 24 home runs for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
Wow, tough play.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Heading for second is Carpenter.
Well, I think they've seen enough of this guy for the weekend. He's absolutely eaten them alive, and he's at it again as he drives this one for 2 bases.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit, and he's not stopping as third base coach Jose Akendo's waving him in. And the runner from second is in to score. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. And I tell you, there's nothing more valuable to a team than a guy that hits the ball with authority and drives in runs consistently. He did that right there, and he's been doing it all year.
Matt Adams stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, this has been a very nice inning for them so far, but it still could get better.
Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. And this is now a 10-1 ball game. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Piscotty. Makes the play, one away. Stepping in, Anthony Rendon. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Chopped foul at the plate, strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Piscotty waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Clint Robinson stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip. High in the air out to center field. Grichuk moves over, and that's the third out. Nationals gone in order. Stephen Piscotty will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. Hard liner to center field.